Hey guys, Kev here, and I have a really cool Remette to show you. So this is the Agile Falcon, and I've been waiting to review this knife for like a year. So I'm a little excited. Let's get into it. We have the version with a blasted titanium handle, and then you have what looks to be a satin blade with a, I guess it's a satin flats, kind of a frost finish on the main bevel there. Cool milling done here. Really nice. They also have a really cool DLC version that I saw at Blade Show, and that is sexy as all get out. But this looks cool as well. You have a pretty cool system on here. You can see there's something going on, right? But what I like about it is you have a liner lock, right? So we are dead centered. Let me give her a flick, see how the D10 is. Okay, that feels good. And the ergonomics on this thing are just bonkers, guys. Look at this thing, so sexy. Remette just kills it with their sheep's foot looking blades. And yeah, I've really been impressed with the sheep's footy designs that they have. So that's awesome. But yeah, they sent me one of these a long time ago, and I took it apart because it has a kind of a, it has a little trick where you can take the scales off. So you can see there's no hardware on the outside, which is so cool. But I took it apart, and when I put it back together, just something wouldn't go back together right. I don't know what it was. They tried to help me through it, and so it kind of just sat on the shelf for a long time. And they were going to send me a replacement, and it just, I got distracted, they got distracted, it just kept happening. And yeah, now it's been like 6 months at least. And here it is. And the reason I remember all that and care is that I love the design. It's fantastic. So I've always been hoping that I would get another chance at it. And I would love to see a mini Agile Falcon. And they did say they sent me a Saker Falcon. That hasn't shown up, so I don't know what's going on there. But I would love to check that out as well. Look at this, dude. Just so sleek. And the video I did before this was on the Urban EDC Jib, which is another fantastic sheep's foot blade. And if they made a Agile Falcon in this size, it would be an absolute home run. This is a home run. It would be amazing, though. For me personally, I would just love to see that size. So, Remette, if you watch this, please shrink it down a little bit for me. So we have a liner lock that works perfectly. Excellent. The hole in the blade is perfect as well. There's no detent lash. We have a good detent, which I love to see. Oh yeah, real nice. We don't have any issues flicking it left-handed, right-handed. We can do whatever we want because it is a liner lock. The front flipper, see, yeah, it works. Remette tends to do smooth jimping. So if you look at this, the jimping comes up to here. So you need it to come up all the way. You should have it come up and around the top. At least come up and around to the top. If you don't want to go up to here, that's fine, but up and around would be great. But then the jimping itself is not very aggressive. It's always like kind of smooth. And so it's just not my favorite jimping. I tend to slip off of it. You're not going to be able to do a great reach around because you're, trying to get a grasp on that jimping. I mean, it did work. The rollback becomes more difficult because of it. I just wish they would update their jimping a little bit and make it more aggressive, tighter spaced, and then come up around the top because that's a big old chunk of steel there without jimping on it. So is it usable? Yes, but it kind of hinders the front flipper for me, where I'll use it less because of it. But it's okay. So the party trick, you can push these in I'll try to show you. You have a little bit of give here. You can push these in and then slide the scale. So I'm trying to remember exactly which way. Slide it up, and that scale will come off, which is really cool. So you can see it has like little keyholes that you pop those into, slide down, and then this also kind of locks it in place. It is fully functional in this configuration, I guess you'd call it. Now the other side should do the same thing. It looks like it's a little bit stiffer. So let me see. Do I need to open it or something? Don't think so. Don't remember having to take off the scale or anything. The clip is obviously, no, it's mounted in there. I think I just have to push it. Push and slide, right? Let's see if I can get a hold of it. That side's not wanting to like go in though, you know? Blech. Oh, I thought you could get this side off pretty easily too. But it's not wanting to budge. Like I don't feel any, this I can feel moving, right? You can see that tab is easy to push. This tab is like a bank vault. I'm gonna see if I can take something. I don't want to damage it, so I'm gonna try to find something that won't scratch it up. This is a weird choice, but yeah, see, it's just not, it's not pushing in. I'd love to show the feature, but I don't want to damage anything, so I'm just trying to be careful. Let's see if I push in and push up. And you try down. Like maybe this one goes the opposite direction or something. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's me. I tend to screw these things up, not know what I'm doing, I guess. But I'm not going to take it apart because that's what caused my issue last time, and I don't actually need to. So just going to put it back together. But you get the idea. I was thinking both sides did that, but I guess not. I guess you wouldn't need it to, right? Maybe that's just there for aesthetics, you know? If you were going to take the knife apart, you'd have to take the pivot out anyway. So maybe they have it set up where this side comes apart and then you just unscrew that side. And there's not actually, you know, anything going on this side with the... Let me see. I can see in there. No, it does have some kind of tab, it looks like. Maybe. Really hard to tell through there. But I mean, you can't push it. So, like, I don't know what else I could do, you know? I'm just trying to like look up in there and see if I can find those like keyholes. Yeah, there's one. Let me grab the flashlight. So there's the blue piece. But it's kind of up against something. So like it doesn't look like it would move out of the way. And that is not a keyhole. That is just a... That is just a milling pocket, looks like. So actually, it doesn't look like the other side does that. Now, if you were trying to take the clip apart or off, yeah, you just have to take the knife down, I guess. Just trying to see if I see any of these like keyhole pockets anywhere, and I don't. So my thinking is you just take it apart like a normal knife once you get this far, which makes sense. So you just use this and then take that and that off, and then this will come off and the blade will come off, and then you'll be able to access the other side. So that's what I'm going with. I'm sticking with it. That's my story. But I love that you don't see the hardware. It just gives it a unique look, futuristic look. They do really cool stuff. M390 on this. Very good action. Like if I was going to swap to skiffs in here, right, I'd have to take it all the way apart anyway. So, yeah. Yeah, see, it's harder to do the reach around because I can't catch that corner. I have to kind of bend my finger around it, you know. It's really, you know, the one gripe I have on Remette knives is the jimping tends to be not aggressive enough. It's just very smooth. What do you guys think of this? I love the design. It's absolutely fantastic. And I like this frost finish on here as well. It's really nice. Really nice reverse flick. Backspacer is full length. That's really nice. Just a really clean look, right? Look at that. There's a lanyard post back here, or kind of. It's like a pig snout setup. You just tuck the paracord in there. Acoustics are good. D10 is money. Yeah, it's worth every penny. I do have a link to the Remette website. I also have a discount code, I think. Should still be working. LeftyEDC. Check that out. I'll put a link in the description. I'll pin it in the comments. If you use it, it helps the channel. Helps you too if you use the code. But that's totally up to you. What kind of stop pin is in here? Where is the stop pin? Oh, the backspacer acts as a stop pin? Is that right? Looks like it. Yeah. Or is there a little stop pin in there? Oh, there is. No, that's the... Yeah, it's like built into the front of the backspacer. It's hard to show you. See down in there? It kind of looks like a pin. That's actually part of the backspacer. What about when it closes? Where does it... Same thing. Oh, that's so cool. That's really cool design. Let me see if I can show you on the inside. See, this is why it's cool to have the quick release on there. See if you get a better angle at it. Not really. Well, you get better lighting of it. Locks up onto that backspacer. Solid. No play. Even with that scale off, that's pretty impressive. Now, I don't know if they sell different scales, because that would be cool, but don't think that was the idea here. I think the idea was just to be able to hide the hardware, you know? So we can get this back on. I don't remember seeing this little milling down here. It's really nice. Just something, you know, you have to have that artistic touch to pull off. Having this and then this up here, and then it translates on the clip as well, and over here. Just gives it a really cool look. A little bit of milling right here as well. Lock bar access is good. You know, I always like more, but I get what they're trying to keep it really clean here, and I'm not struggling at all. Like, it's easy to use. It would be cool if they sold a left-handed clip scale. I guess you'd have to be able to remove this. But like if they could sell you one that it's just a front scale that you could pop on, and it had a lefty clip on it. That'd be cool. And then you could, I guess, maybe remove this or put a filler tab in. Or maybe you just get a scale set, you know. But I feel like there's something you could do there for the lefties. Let's see how the pocket clip functions. Man, I'm really loving this knife. Really good retention. Feels good. Let's see. Thick seam. Struggles to get over it and can't go all the way in. It only got to about here on that. Is it tapping now? No. But that's a really thick pocket. These jeans are super thick, and then that reinforced pocket. Let me try a single seam that's going to be more like standard jeans for people. Works perfect. Yeah, works great. I can't hold it. Those reinforced pockets are like ridiculous. You really need to have like a wire clip or something like this. I bet you this works really well. It's like a loop over. No, see, even that doesn't have enough ramp. So what I would do on a clip like this is I would take my Knipex pliers and just tweak the front of this a little bit to give myself enough ramp. Because if I could get it over the jeans, it would work perfectly. On a single seam, even there, it's like you got to angle it in. So it works, but you got to angle it a little bit, but it's deep carry, so that's nice. Yeah, so that's the Agile Falcon from Remette. Let me know what you guys think of this one. I really love it. I think it's a fantastic design. Lost my cloth here. They have a lot of cool versions of it, which is nice. I'm not sure if it's available right now. I'm going to check for you. I wanted to double check my code. Yeah, it's LeftyEDC, and it's 5% off on their website. And then, let's see, Agile. There it is. Here's that beautiful DLC version, man. So sexy. A full DLC. Look at that. $250 on sale. $215 for this one, guys. $215. That's crazy good. So my code might not work because it's already on sale technically, even though I feel like it's always on sale. That's just their way of making it look, you know what I'm saying. But you could use my link. That'd still help me out. The cool whale. I didn't even know they had that one. I'm learning here too. That one's $223. So they're always coming out with new stuff. They actually have a licensed design from us at Divo they're working on, which should be cool. The bender. But yeah, so check it out. If you guys have any questions, hit me in the comments. That's the Agile Falcon. Really cool. Great job, Remette. Thanks for sending it out. I appreciate that. And I'll get it in the pass-around group so we can get other people's opinions and whatnot. And just give me some better jimping up here, please. And, you know, some lefty options would be cool. But, you know, that's always the case, usually. So, yeah, great job. Love it. And I love you guys. And I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. And I will catch you later. Peace.